If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the video. Welcome back. Are you ready for more? Because I got more for you. Alright, let's talk. Baby gaze. Have you ever heard of baby gaze? Anybody? Have you heard of baby gaze? That's right. Baby gaze. If you haven't heard of baby gaze are what... I gotta have a tracker on how many times I said that at the beginning here. That's what Q-tips were called before they were called Q-tips. They were called baby gaze. And the craziest thing is, pretty much everybody will buy Q-tips for the most part to get earwax out of your ears. Even though on the package itself it says do not stick in ears. Which I think is kind of weird. Because most of the time that's the intended use for the product. Unless you like dipping it in peroxide, using it to like tap a wound or something like that. I think that is weird. But yes, Q-tips, before they were called Q-tips, were called baby gaze. What it is. Alright. Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson is the director. He's directed a multitude of films. But some of his films have a unique style. And he's from here. He's from Texas. So yay! Goes to this area of Texas. I hear. But he has a unique style and to all his films. And it's one of those things where it's like it's odd at times, but it's also very entertaining. It's very interesting to look and watch. Okay. But anyways, if you're a filmmaker and stuff like that, remember to create your style. Even if you're a photographer or anything like that, have that style. And it's one of those things that you find things that you like and you modify them. Let's say you like something from another something from another director or another photographer. You go ahead and mimic that and then make it your own. I mean, every artist has done that. I mean, even Van Gogh was painting pictures of his favorite artists. He was copying pictures of his favorite artists before he was making his original stuff, and that's the stuff that shines. But at the same time, you still have to have that part where you're like, I like this, I want to incorporate this as part of my style and stuff like that. That's a big there. They need to make a remake of Langoliers. They've made a remake of It, which was a TV movie, but Langoliers was also a TV movie. Langoliers did so much junk because it's supposed to have like the crappiest special effects, but it's held up to the very end of the movie where you hear this ominous sound over on the hilltop, and then you see these things and you're like, ooh! But no, I think that they could totally do with a Langoliers remake and kind of up the ante on the special effects there, just so it's not bad special effects on that. But no, the movie's good and it was successful. So why in the world wouldn't Langoliers be successful, right? So I think it'd be total fun. I don't think they should break it up into two movies though. They should go ahead and put it into one movie so that the success is, because wasn't like the second It movie not as successful as the first one? I don't know. But definitely a Langoliers remake because they're remaking a whole bunch of Stephen King stuff. Stephen King has mostly all of his books turned into movies for the most part. Not really, because he writes a lot. My favorite book by Stephen King is called On Writing, which is like a memoir about him. It's basically it's not fiction. It's basically just his memoir that he wrote, and then he also gives like pointers on how to write and stuff like that. He was an English teacher for school before he became a famous writer. So yeah, and then like he's totally cool. I remember I wrote him a letter and he actually wrote me back, so that was pretty awesome. But anyways, yeah, remake of that. Stephen King's cool. Let's move on. Okay. Why does Mexico suck? I'm not saying that Mexico sucks in general or overall, but for some people, it has to feel that way because if there's that much people trying to get over here, I understand that the jobs are better here, but what kind of life is that if you're sitting there working over here and your family's over there and you're just sending money to them, that sounds like a horrible thing. It's like you're always out. It's like you're not with the family, because the whole thing is about being in the family. You can work a dead-end job and have enough to keep a roof over your head, but as long as you're with the family, you know, making those stories and stuff like that of being a active participant in that. And I mean, I guess I can understand if it was somebody's plan to, you know, maybe come over here as a work visa, get all the money they can, and then just come back like that. That makes perfect sense at all. But it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't like it whenever they talk about Mexico as if it's an enemy, and it's not. It's our neighbor, and we need to, if it's so bad over there, supposedly, we need to figure out how to help them, not to impair them and stuff like that. I really don't. These are all people. We're all people, and we need to work together to make people great. We're people. All of us are mankind, or human. Whoa. I don't know if I'm going too fast. If I'm going too fast, or if it's... But anyways, I think that we should basically work together. More so than this divided front that it seems to be portrayed on across the news. Of course, I'm only getting, you know, what I get. I don't usually watch the news that often because it's like pretty much fear propaganda. But just saying, I think we should work together more so. I think it'd be fun if they made a Smokey and the Bandit remake. Get this, Smokey and the Bandit remake, directed by Michael Bay. Right? Right? You think, hey. Michael Bay Smokey and the Bandit could be really fun. There's not much more to say there. Bam. Smokey and the Bandit, Michael Bay remake. Could be super fun. It is. It definitely could be. See all this pedaling? This is good for me. Pedaling, breaking sweat. Well, kind of, sort of is pretty cool still. Okay. If you didn't know this, a squid brain is in the shape of a ring. I wonder what their thought process would be in the fact that their brain is in the shape of a ring. Like, is that more? Do they think like the aliens on Arrival, where it's all circular and stuff like that? Or, who knows? But yeah, Squid's brain is in the shape of a ring. That's craziness. I thought it was an interesting fun fact. It's pretty wild. Hope you enjoy. Okay. They've made monster movies about alligators. They've made monster movies about monsters. They've made monster movies about all kinds of creatures. But there's literally a creature that's called that's called a vampire squid. This vampire squid could be a fun monster movie if, you know, they actually did it like a vampire, except it was a squid. I got a research vessel or something like that, like underwater, or yeah, no, it could be super fun. I think it would need some working, but it could be something very fun. Oh, the best comedy ever made, I believe, is Tropic Thunder, because I have not seen anything that's as funny to me as Tropic Thunder. I think Robert Downey Jr. should have won an Academy Award for his acting in that movie. Like, I never thought that, like, you could see a comedy and be like, oh yes, that's Oscar caliber acting. But no, Robert Downey Jr. did it in Tropic Thunder. Like, it's amazing. And then, like, every single piece of the cast has these amazing just comedy gold that comes out of every single character in the movie. It's so super fun. Yes, I have to say, hands down, I think the best comedy ever made is Tropic Thunder. Of course, the best musical ever made, Blues Brothers, of course. And I think that I am out of time. I might not be. I might not have a little bit more time. So let me go ahead and say one more. The Power of the Long Shot. They have a movie coming out, a war movie. I don't know if it's out yet or if it's coming out, but basically it's a war movie. I've seen the commercials for it and stuff like that. It's a war movie called like 1917 or something like that. But supposedly the whole movie is one long shot. Long shots are sounds like something where you're not that kind of long shot where you're like, that bet it's a long shot. No, but a long shot where it's like an uncut piece of filmmaking. They had that; those shots have a power of immersion because you're in it. You know, it doesn't cut, it doesn't go to different scenes or anything like that. The long shot is something that can be immersive to people, I believe, and can be super fun. And yeah, there's a few directors that can really do it well, and there's other directors that can't do it well. But supposedly the whole movie is a long shot. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I think it's going to be amazing. Yeah, I guess that's all I got right now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're out pedaling with me while I'm doing this, or walking on a treadmill or anything, you know, working out at the beginning of this year, it's good. You want to keep it going the whole year, okay? Little by little. And then you'll just make a big dent by the end of the year. So, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe or hit that notification button if you want to. Just thank you so much for watching. Best day and best wishes to you and yours. Y'all take it easy, okay? Alright, John, let's do it. Slow cool down, cooling down. Alright. Don't want to get that like collapse at the end, you know. Oh, my legs are like jelly. Oh.